Hey everybody, get ready with me, haha, before we go and check the bees today. Okay, let's go. Last time we were here checking on this colony, they had probably swarmed and I was waiting for a queen to come back, so I need to check and see if they have a queen today. Probably last time I was in there was a couple weeks ago. To be honest, all of these colonies are almost getting too tall for me. I'm short and I have to stand up on these cinder blocks to really be able to look up in them. Let's see what's going on. Now I've got a queen excluder. Let's just see what the honey production is looking like. And what you need to worry about when there's a decrease in population is hive beetles this time of year in the south, because the hive beetles will move in if they can get in and start making a mess if there's not enough bees to really guard. So there's a little nectar up here. There's just not a lot of bees. So I'm going to just go ahead and remove this super and the next one. Kind of heavy, so it obviously has some honey. I'm going to pull one of these frames out and let's peek and see. Yeah, there's drone brood on this frame. That's not good because this is a honey super. So you know what that tells me? That we might have a laying worker. There should not be drone brood up here in the super. There should be honey. Yeah, this is a light super, not too heavy. We definitely don't want brood in the honey super there. There's a big old fat drone. There's just not a ton of bees. Good thing I have that resource hive that I've been saving up over across the yard. Yeah, there's drone brood. That's not good. That means that they've been without a queen. Let me show you what drone brood is. It's these fatter, raised up cells, and those are going to be male bees, which means unfertilized eggs that have been put in there, which means a laying worker a lot of times. And I'm seeing them on other frames as well, and that is not a positive thing. Yeah, I just don't think there's going to be a queen in this one. They're queenless, so what I want to do is combine the colonies that we have, and I can always use that resource hive. I can put eggs in here and they can make a queen. It is still early in the season. It's only, May 5th. So they could definitely have time to make a queen and she get mated, and I could always try that if I can find, let's see if I can find a frame of eggs, because that would be ideal. Okay, so this is my little nuke that I made with a queen cell. It could have even been that other colony that I made this queen cell with, that I made this colony with. Oh boy, talk about a change in scenery. If I can find any eggs to put in here, and I'll just substitute out the frames. This is nectar here. It's hard for me to see this time of day, to be honest. I'm seeing wet down in there, though. It's all the bees are gathering on these 3 frames. It makes me think the queen is in this area. Yeah, here's definitely some capped brood here. Wonder if there's any eggs. Oh boy, they have really built the capped brood. I almost need to get my magnifying glass to see if I can see some eggs, because you really need eggs in order for them to build or create and raise a new queen. They can't make a queen with already capped brood. They can make a queen with an egg. So that's what I'm looking for. Well, guys, not everything turns out like you want it to in beekeeping. So I looked in this little nuke colony, couldn't find any eggs to give to this queenless colony down here on the end. So I'm going to keep looking because I think that's going to be our best bet. So the one next to it is very big. This one's not so big. So I'm going to check this one right now and see if I can find some eggs. So I ended up searching and searching throughout this colony for some eggs. I actually went and searched through about 3 more colonies for a frame of eggs or 2 frames of eggs that I could donate to the queenless colony, and really had a hard time. Part of it was probably the lighting. It was the end of the day. I was having a hard time looking down and finding eggs deep down in some of those frames. So I ended up finding a couple of frames of brood. There were probably some eggs mixed in that I just couldn't see, and donating it to the queenless colony. So we'll see how it works. Have a great day.